Hi girls. I'm 9 weeks pregnant I'm 9 weeks pregnant today, not this week. I guess this week. Anyways, so I'm gonna make this quick. I'm finally getting my hair cut. So hopefully after today, my videos you won't see me with my hair up. I'm not getting it cut super short, but I'm just getting it taken care of, I guess. I haven't got my hair cut since June of last year. Um, as some of you might know, I was a hairdresser, so I got my hair done at the salon I worked at. So this is kind of my first time getting my hair cut and having to pay for it, and I'm nervous, but hopefully it'll turn out right. So first off, I want to get um, into congratulating a couple girls on here on some awesome news. Um, First is hopes and dreams. I'm so happy for you that you got your positive, um, big fat positive. Um, and I'm so looking forward to continuing watching your pregnancy vlogs now. And to want to be mommy to be Edith, and I think it's Ashley06. I'll put everybody's links below um, about both of you guys having twins, which is awesome. So excited for you guys. So, going right into everything that has been going on this past week in terms of symptoms and measurements and all that kind of stuff. Symptoms, I've pretty much felt good all week. It's been pretty much the same the last couple weeks. There's no nausea, knock on wood. Um, the only thing that I've had is dizzy spells. Um, and like most of you know, I do have vertigo in my past. So I'm really trying to make sure that that doesn't come back while I'm pregnant because that would be terrible to have to deal with. So I've been working out more, which is good. And because I've obviously had enough energy these last couple of weeks, I've been working out, take the dogs for a walk, and just making sure that I'm staying healthy. Um, Something funny that happened this week that was a weird symptom. So this is going to be TMI, so if you guys don't want to hear about this, just turn it off now. Um, what day was that? Last Friday, I think it was. Um, Maybe it was earlier than that. I don't know. Anyways, I started getting chest pains and my left arm was starting to hurt. And I actually posted a video that I ended up taking it down because it's very embarrassing for the reason why that actually happened. So I had chest pains. I was just feeling weird, very short of breath. Um, like I said, the pain in my left arm. So I started to think that what if I was having a heart attack or a stroke? And holy crap, this is not going to be good. So I called my husband. My husband's like, call the nurse line and, I'll try to get out of here soon in case we have to bring you to the hospital. So I called and the nurse was like, I think you have an ectopic pregnancy. Have you seen the baby yet? And I was like, yeah, it's in my uterus. Well, do you have any twins in the family? And I was like, no. So she's like, because one could be in the fallopian tube. So I start laughing. I was like, it's not that. I don't have cramping. The only cramping that I have, and at the time I was like, I think it's cramps, but maybe it's just gas cramps. I'm not really sure. So she's like, okay, um, as long as you're not having any like severe cramping or spotting or bleeding, then I think you're fine. But I'm gonna have an OB call you. A couple hours later, an OB called me, and in this process of the waiting for this OB to call me, my husband got home, and I had said to him, since I got off the phone with this nurse, I've been starting to feel better. And he's like, well, what has changed? And I laughed, and this is a TMI, and I said, well, I've been farting and burping a lot. So I was like, but I still have a little bit of tightness in my chest, so it could be that, but I'm not 100% sure, so hopefully she'll call me back. So sure enough, she called me back, and before I could even, like, tell her past the part that I had tightness in my chest, and I had a hard time breathing, she said, did you eat anything today that was different? And I said, well, I did eat banana bread, and it has um, butter in it, and butter has milk in it, and milk has lactose in it, and I'm lactose intolerant. So she goes, well, you're lactose intolerant. That means that you're gassy, right? And I said, yeah, I can usually be a pretty gassy person. So she starts laughing. She's like, "Oh, sweetheart, you just have gas." And I bursted out laughing, and we were both like dying laughing on the phone. She's like, "What? Like, has it been feeling better? Like, because you've been passing gas and you've been burping?" And I said, "Yeah." So she's like, "Okay, keep doing that. If you have any ginger tea, try drinking that because that definitely helps with digestion." So, sure enough, it went away, of course. Well, it came out, I guess. So that was my only like experience this week. That was kind of weird and funny. Um, but yeah, besides that, just dizzy. My boobs, I've noticed, only hurt. This is gonna sound weird. Only hurt or feel sore at nighttime while I'm sleeping and on the weekend. So I don't know if I get like because I hit like this it will be the starting of my 10 weeks, right? So tomorrow night, Saturday night, and Sunday night, my boobs will hurt. And I don't know if that's because I get a growth spurt. I don't know. But as Edith said, she likes the fact that she has all these symptoms and stuff. And she said, like, I would hate if I didn't have them because I'd be going crazy. Well, I'm literally that girl that doesn't have symptoms. Um, and I've actually lost weight. And this is another thing. I started drinking coffee again. And I know I might get like, you shouldn't drink coffee, whatever. I have one small glass a day in the morning. It's a light roast. I don't know if that has anything to do with the caffeine, but I don't drink pop. I don't eat a lot of chocolate or anything. So, I mean, my caffeine intake is pretty low. So, as soon as I started drinking caffeine or drinking coffee, I was not constipated anymore. And when I weighed myself, so we'll get into my measurements and all this stuff. When I weighed myself last time at the doctor's, I was 174, which means I was up 2 pounds. And I made my last video, I made this thing where it's like, I'm worried, like, why did I gain 2 pounds already? Blah, blah, blah. Now, this could potentially just be my scale, but since I've been drinking coffee, and I've been going to the bathroom, and I've been going way more than I probably feel like I should, which is probably a good thing. Um, I am back down to 170, which means since I went to the doctor's on the 14th, I have lost 4 pounds. And I think it's because I'm laughing because I just think this is so funny. Like my friend said, wow, you were really backed up. And if you're pregnant or have been pregnant, you totally know how constipated you can be. So, and to maybe only have like rabbit turds going on. Sorry, this is TMI. So I have a feeling that that is the reason why I've lost 4 pounds. Another thing is that bloating has completely stopped. And when you see my 9 week belly and you look at my 8 week belly from my last video, you're going to notice that it is completely smaller than the first one. So I had told people like, no, I think my bloating is gone, blah, blah, blah. It's definitely gone now. And I think it had a lot to do with how much I was backed up. So that's that's been kind of funny. I haven't been 170 in a long time, but I mean, I'm sure it's fine, and it could just be my scale. I'm not sure. Uh, my bust is 1 inch from last week. It's 37 inches around, and I do it. I take my bra off and I do it from like the middle of my boobs, like around my nipples to the front, without a bra on, because that's the only way that you could possibly do it to make sure it's correct. I think because if you have a bra on and you wear a bigger bra, then you're not really doing it correctly. What I think. My waist is 36.5 inches. Sorry, not my waist, my stomach. So that's up 2.5 inches. And that's in too, because I make sure that like if there's any bloating, I suck at it. My hips are up an inch and a half. This morning I measured them and they were 43. Um, so boo earns to that, but that's good because that means that my hips are moving. And again, I am now down 4 pounds. My scale is a little bit weird. It's not a digital one. I probably should have spent the extra money and got a digital one, but I didn't. So, um, I don't know if it's off because I noticed that if I stand on it and I lean back or lean a little bit back, it stays at 170. But if I lean forward a little bit, it goes up like 2 to 4 pounds. So I guess I'll just have to wait and see when I go for my I guess it would be my 11th week update with the doctor. Um, so yeah, so that's pretty much it. I know it's up to 10 minutes, but that one story was pretty long. So I'll insert the picture at the end, and I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. Um, and yeah, hopefully, if I like my haircut, maybe I'll just post some pictures later. I'm also thinking of making a Facebook page because I noticed that a lot of people do that. Um, so if I do that, I'll put that below. I think if anything, I do that, I might do that in a couple weeks once I become 12 weeks and I can tell the rest of the world that I'm pregnant. So, anyways, have a great day, and congrats to all the new girls that are going to be getting their Big Fat Positives this week or this month. And thank you, thank you, thank you to all my new subscribers. I cannot believe that I'm already at like I think 81 or 82. That's awesome. If there's any videos that you guys think would be interesting in me doing, um, please let me know. I obviously am a stay-at-home wife, now stay-at-home mommy, I guess. So I don't really have much to do, and anything that you guys would think would be cool that I would do would be awesome because it would take up time in my day, especially when we have a lot of rain, which we've been getting. So, again, take care, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.